my name is Heather Meeks, and I am a partner with Rodenin Fields Dermatology, and I sell dermatology-based skincare and help people feel confident in putting their best face forward. I think for me, I was doing okay, but I found myself spinning my wheels a lot, not being able to grasp a lot of the technology components, and just really wanting to expand, but not knowing how. And with so many options out there, I really didn't know, which direction to go. I think for me, I almost had a fear of success and failure. So I know I wanted to grow my business, I wanted to grow a team, but the confidence that comes along with being able to coach people, that was kind of tough for me. I think because my business is a multi-level marketing direct sales business, a lot of people, there's this stigma surrounding those businesses. And I really feel that people kind of don't get them. They think they're kind of, a hobby business, and they, don't really feel that, wealth is reserved for very many people in those businesses. So my family was not very supportive. And, they're still actually to this day kind of having a tough time wrapping their heads around why I spend so much time when the return on investment isn't massive yet. It used to really discourage me, but I feel like this is my time. I grew up always wanting to be a mom, and now that my kids are in school full time, I kind of realized that I had all this time to myself, and I knew I wanted to use my brain again and, start this business, and nothing's really going to stop me now. So I used to let it affect me, and it used to upset me, but now I'm like, well, those are your opinions, and I can't wait to prove you wrong, kind of thing. So I was invited by my girlfriend, Linda Stanko. She invited me to a company of women networking birthday party, and it was then, so it was August of 2015 that I went, and I met Faye there for the first time. Linda had kind of spoken to me and told me that Faye was a coach and I was and a mentor, and she told me about the Mastermind, and it was definitely something that I immediately thought that I would like to be a part of, but then it took me kind of another year to convince my husband and give him the push to, kind of move forward with it. So I think for me, it was the money thing. My mindset is I was at a point where I knew I needed a mentor. So the money wasn't an issue for me. It was kind of like, even if I don't have the money, it's something I need to do. But for the person holding me back was my husband. He was, worried about the money, and, was I gonna be able to, learn enough to move my business forward. So I think he was the biggest thing holding me back. I think right when I just got to a point where I just knew, and I knew I was going to push back on him, and no matter what he said, and no matter, you know, his opinions about money or his mindset around money, it was my time. My girls were in school full time, and I needed it for me, and, back to nothing was going to stop me. So I kind of put my foot down and, grew a backbone and just told him it's my time to, concentrate on myself and build myself up. So I'm doing it. So for me, the journey has been a roller coaster. At first, I found the first, few sections and modules not easy. They were challenging, but they were more, challenging from a personal perspective. Now that we're kind of at the technology stage, I'm finding this part the most challenging. The beginning, it was challenging from a personal standpoint. And for me, the biggest thing was, the confidence piece. So, that was really challenging, and I found myself, getting overwhelmed very easily for a long time. But I feel like at this point, it's really helped me push past those confidence issues and, help me move forward. So. I think I would honestly still be spinning my wheels. I really do. The Mastermind has given me the opportunity to, really stay focused, stay accountable, and definitely, stretch further and dream bigger and realize that, everybody starts somewhere. We've all been that technology beginner. We've all, we're all on a journey, and it's okay, to be at the beginning, at the middle, or the end. So, yeah. Back to the confidence factor. I used to, be afraid to really put myself out there with people. I used to be afraid to introduce myself and talk about my business, being an MLM business. And like I said before, with the stigma kind of around MLM, it's a lot of people kind of don't view it as a career. Um, so I just find that now I'm a lot more confident in just being who I am and doing what I love and helping people get great skin and just, you know, feeling confident in talking about it and putting myself out there. I would say you really owe it to yourself to, do your research and give it a shot. Like, what do you have to lose, really? There's so much to gain. And I really feel at this point, being where I am at the Mastermind, it's something that you really can't afford not to do. You really need a mentor. You need somebody to be there to, hold your hand when you need that or tell you to, you know, pick yourself up and keep pushing forward. I just think you can't afford not to do it.